Let's roll.
Top of page 13, Lawson, come on up.
Good morning, Mr. Lawson. So you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay, good morning.
Good morning. On or about April 4th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched to an assault. Officer arrived and met with complainant who was identified by their Texas driver's license. Complainant states that defendant helped complainant by picking up her daughter from the hospital. Complainant told defendant not to provide any drugs to her daughter. Complainant believes defendant may use drugs from time to time and states when defendant returned, complainant discovered drug paraphernalia. Complainant confronted defendant about the pipe and an argument began. Complainant began to walk away. Defendant then struck her face, causing pain. Defendant fled the scene in a vehicle prior to officer's arrival. Witness stated to officers they saw defendant draw back and strike complainant with an open hand to the head. Witness stated he observed defendant flee the scene in the vehicle. Officer observed redness around complainant's face, which was consistent with complainant and account. Officer conducted an NCIC search using defendant's Texas driver's license photo, and complainant positively identified the defendant. Witness also identified the defendant as the individual who assaulted complainant.
Got it. Mr. Lawson, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm telling you that I'm going to test you. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail, and I'm going to make your bond high. Do you understand? I don't know who you have in this life, Mr. Lawson, but if you don't have anyone to pony up $10,000 to $20,000 for you, you'll be stuck like Chuck with me for who knows how long. Do you understand me? Do not have any contact with the complaining witness, no contact with the other person, and no weapons, no drugs, no alcohol. I'm going to protect my community at all costs. You violate it, I'm just not going to go well for you. You have the ability to hire a lawyer. We will give you time. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. I'm going to have you meet with Veronica for your bond conditions. After that, we'll let you go. No contact me, no contact at all. Do you understand?
I have her son and her daughter live with me.
No contact with either person. I don't care that there are kids. I don't care that you have a baby giraffe with this person. You contact, you will go to jail.
All right, Judge, next is bottom of 22. Don.
Hey, with both the daughter and so if you don't mind giving it.
Yes, sir. So I don't have the daughter's name, but I have the witness's name. I don't have the daughter's name, but I do have the witness's name.
Okay, let's before he leaves today, I'm just gonna have him sit in the jury box. If you don't mind, before we leave, we'll do a rip.
Yes, Judge.
So she needs to get one of the complaining witnesses' name. So we'll have to do a rip before. So I'm gonna have him just wait till we get a rip done. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Sadanand. Is it Sadanandan?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you're charged with disorderly conduct, displaying a firearm. Let's see.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. Okay.
On April 27, 2026, officer was dispatched to a disturbance at a convenience store. Officer met with a customer who made the call to 911 to inform officer that during a disagreement with the defendant had pulled a firearm from beneath the counter. The defendant, who is employed as a clerk at the location, showed it to the customer in order to convince him to leave. The customer stated he believed the defendant to be intoxicated. Officer located the weapon inside a drawer beneath the register counter in a locked employee area. Officer reviewed in-store security footage, which depicted the defendant pulling the weapon from beneath the counter while interacting with the customer. Officer observed defendant did not remove the weapon from its holster or point the weapon at the customer. Throughout officer's interaction with the defendant, he observed the defendant to have bloodshot and glassy eyes, the odor of alcoholic beverage from his breath, slurred speech, and he struggled to maintain his balance. Additionally, defendant began to cry several times and rambled extensively throughout the interaction.
In the video, you just said that he didn't display it?
So this is from the DIMS, Your Honor. The officer states, the officer reviewed in-store security camera footage, which depicted the defendant pulling the weapon from beneath the counter while interacting with the customer. During the review of the security footage, officer believed the defendant did not remove the weapon from the filter or point the weapon at the customer. I believe he removed the weapon from underneath the counter and placed it on top of him.
Did he say whether the complaining witness was placed in fear?
The customer stated he believed the defendant to be intoxicated. But the customer also did call 911, so I do believe he was in fear.
No, don't guess. Don't guess. There's a big thing between actually being in fear and just, okay, you see it, that's one thing. But if the statute says that you have to put the person in fear, I mean, it's a specific intent crime, right? Let's pull the statute. Hold on. Displays a firearm or other deadly weapon in a public place in a manner calculated to alarm.
I believe there's enough in the DIMS right now to show that the complainant was alarmed. He called 911 after the interaction.
Yeah, okay. Sir, as a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to be in possession of any weapons at this time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer?
Yes.
Are you working at this time?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm going to have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. We will have you take you sit in the jury box. I'm going to have bond conditions created for you to sign. When I mean no weapons, I mean no weapons at all. Do you understand? If I find that you have a weapon, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand?
So,
Don't say anything. I just want you to understand, these are your bond conditions. If you violate these conditions, and I don't care what your reasoning is, do you understand?
yes, sir.
Okay, please. So, no weapons, please.
Judge, page 23, still been here?
Good morning, Mr. Santibanez.
Good.
Sir, you're charged with two cases. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're also charged with unlawful carrying of a weapon. On the DWI, you're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. And on the gun case, up to a year. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
On April 26, 2026, officer observed a vehicle driving in the parking lot. The vehicle began accelerating and the rear tires of the vehicle began spinning fast enough that the tires began to squeal, which is a violation of the city ordinance. Officer positioned his vehicle behind the vehicle and conducted a traffic stop. Defendant stopped his vehicle and immediately opened the driver's side door as if he intended to leave. Upon contact, officer observed defendant to have red watery eyes, slurred speech, and a staggered stance. Officer also detected the odor of alcoholic beverage from the defendant's person. Defendant advised that he had a handgun in the back seat of his vehicle. Defendant was transported to a different location where standard field sobriety tests were conducted. Officer observed 4 out of 6 HPN, 7 out of 8 walk and turn, and 4 out of 4 one-leg sand. The IC was read and defendant provided a breath sample. Results were 0.147 and 140.
Any priority to be ice?
No priors. I'm running his NCIC right now to confirm.
And then does he have a license as well?
And I'm running his license now. Thanks.
Mr. Santibanez, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to consume alcohol or illegal drugs or unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested. If I find that you're using, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Do you understand? While this case is open, you're not to be in possession of any weapons. You're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name, and those are conditions as well.
No priors and his license is eligible.
Okay. Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? How do you support yourself?
I'll work.
What do you do for a living?
I'm gonna leave that.
I need you to fill out an application for me. I need to know how much money you have coming in, all of it, whether married, girlfriend, household income, and I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. Don't just put zeros because I'm going to send it right back to you. You understand? All right, Deputy Williams will give you an application. I'll have you sign a reset and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box, sir.
All right, Judge, page 5, R. Barlow.
Good morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On April 27, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer was dispatched to a family disturbance. Complainant advised that his son, defendant, and complainant were arguing. Complainant fled because of prior assault by defendant and called 911. Complainant advised defendant had been gone 3 months and does not live at the location, but that he wants to press criminal trespass charges if he comes back to the property. Officer observed the defendant get into an Uber and leave the location and gave the defendant a verbal trespass warning to not come back.
Wait, when was that?
This was I believe this was on the 27th. I'm checking right now. He came back on the same
Okay.
day. So after leaving, officers received notification that the witness who had picked up defendant, who was an Uber driver who picked up defendant, or the Uber driver advised the defendant requested he drive back to the location that he was going to kill somebody. But then said he was not serious. Witness advised defendant requested he do a lap while police were still there. And once dropped off at the location, witness called 911. Officers arrived back to the location and observed defendant in the next door neighbor's driveway. So he was asked to leave and then asked to came back, asked the,
He came back.
yes.
Did he go to the house or is he at the neighbor's house?
So based on the DIMS, Your Honor, it seems like defendant asked the Uber driver to drive him back to the location. The witness dropped him back off at the location and then called 911.
So the witness dropped him off at that particular location where he wasn't supposed to be, and then that person called 911.
Yes, the Uber driver.
Okay. Sir, I'm going to find that there's probable cause. As a condition of your bond, you're ordered not to go back to this location. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you go back, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Okay, we're going to reset your case to give you time to hire a lawyer. I'll have you go to Victoria, sign a reset. I'm going to have you take a seat in the jury box and we'll get your bond conditions. Once you sign them, at that point, you'll be free to go.
Yes, sir.
Do not pick up any new cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All right, Judge, page 19, Ponce, come on up.
Hi, please. Good morning. Are we on heard?
Ponce John.
On All right, good morning, sir. So you're charged with tampering with the government record. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you, sir. Okay.
On April 27, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer observed a vehicle with what appeared to be a fraudulent paper license plate. A traffic stop was conducted and the driver was identified as defendant. Defendant provided documentation and stated he had been given his paperwork by his father and that he was no longer eligible to receive a 30-day permit through the courts. He stated his father provided him with a quote buyer's tag receipt, which bore a Texas seal and was labeled as a dealer's copy. The document was printed on thick cardboard style paper, which officer believed to be fabricated.
Does he have a license to drive?
I'm running his license right now.
Please. Sir, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. You're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance. These are the only conditions that I'm putting on you now. If you drive without either, I will revoke your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Eligible, Your Honor.
Great. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with her. If she tells you she cannot get a hold of you or you pick up a new case, I will revoke your bond. For now, we'll have you sign a reset. I'll have you take a seat while we get the bond conditions. Once you sign them, then you'll be free to go. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor. Can we set them?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks.
Set them now, Judge.
Great. Hey, hi, Luis. Hey, Tyler, you ready? Hey, what's up, Sean? How are you? Good morning.
Morning, Judge.
Hey, bud. What's up? Did you have a motion?
Yeah, I've got some medical issues going on, a lot of pain, but I thought I had it, so I had to go see a specialist in Methodist.
It's okay. Don't worry about
I thought
it.
it was today.
I can grant it for you because I've got issues as well. So you want to, next week, the following week, you tell me what's better for you.
Well, my appointment's not till Thursday, I was just gonna push through today. but-
Don't. Life's too short, man. You know, really.
The worst thing I can do is have my elbow on wood too. It's just-
Yeah. So I guess
Yeah,
just
like a tennis ball.
pick a couple weeks out. Just, you guys agree on a couple weeks out, okay?
Sounds good, Judge.
Yeah,
There's two cases. Can we put them on the same?
of course. Sure.
I think, so I guess, do you want me to file a motion, a written motion for?
You already have one on file, right?
I don't think we filed.
Yeah, if you don't mind, please.
Make a state file one for Blanco.
Yeah, if you don't mind, please, so we can have something on file.
Okay,
And then after that, you guys are prep set.
you're sure this is okay? Not trying to,
Don't worry about it, Tyler. I trust you.
thanks, Judge.
I mean, he's gonna file it, so I don't further. Yes, that would, we didn't do that. But we have a decision ready to pass with.
Oh, Carol, did you guys show up?
Did you say February?
I'm live streaming for, is it warrant? What's the last name again? What's the last name? Oh, that's right.
So that changes.
Oh,
The argument on.
he's not here though, is he? Oh, he's in back.
Yeah.
It's great he made it though. It's great he made it, right?
Yeah.
Do you know why they issued the felony warrant?
I'm not sure that I've asked.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on deferred.
Yeah.
Oh, they filed a new motion, the 28th of last month.
Maybe because he was up.
All right, this is 180 days. What does she have to do?
What do you want to do?
We have to see how it.
I know that is the offer that we have was felonies. It was before the issue before it. So I think you have to reach out to felonies and get the offer. Because they were gonna go complete year and keep it the burden of felony.
I didn't check when the last time I reached out to them.
It looks like, how many motions? Let me see. This is the one, this is a second motion. He's bond denied now, so he'll probably pop up tomorrow in felony court. Do you want to, tomorrow?
We can, if you want to email the felony.
I can reach out to felonies.
Sure. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but I don't think, I would,
I mean,
out of an abundance of caution, I would wait anyways, Carolyn.
yeah.
Do we want to see the deal? So, I mean, my understanding is he gives a plea.
But he's not on the joint for like.
Well, he's got more issues here now.
Yeah.
I don't know, have you seen the newest motion?
And then we'll see, but I guess tomorrow we'll have to roll over anyways, right?
Yeah, I think
Why don't we put him on for Thursday?
Okay.
Thursday, or you know what, probably Friday, just in case he doesn't make it there tomorrow, perhaps Thursday. And then, so at the latest, maybe we can do Friday. That way, maybe we can,
Are we still,
no, we're not going.
or rolling to next week if you don't get something done by Friday?
I don't care.
Well, do you want to do this next week?
I don't, she's not ready anyways. She hasn't been able to get hold of him. She's not ready.
That's something I was gonna, I guess you just want to see.
I mean, I'll talk to Melanie. See if they.
Okay.
What time would it be?
I'm okay with that too. I don't care.
No.
Yeah, well, that's a little bit.
It's up to her.
Thank you.
I'm asking which one was the.
Counsel, come on up. Who, last name of your client?
Abdullah, Abdullah.
Okay, we're now 5-5. He was given a deal to get this thing dismissed. He had community service and a class on 4-1. Where are we now?
She had surgery, so she's 2 hours short of her class online.
I get it, but you've already had a month. You've been, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not doing long resets. I mean, I'll do 2 days,
Okay,
but after that, I'm going to roll day for day, really.
thank you.
Okay. Hi, please.
I'm going to Ms. Adams.
Adams. Okay,
I worked out a resolution with the state.
okay. What have you offered?
It was the PTI
Yes.
with the 4-hour anger management and 12 hours community service, 30 days.
Great. We'll give you 2 weeks.
That's fine.
Okay. If it's not done after 2 weeks, let her know we're going to carry her day for day.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty old. All right.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Hi,
I have an off-topic matter. Do you have time?
I do. What's your cost number?
261-0063.
Okay.
Bond violation. He bailed out of jail. He did not get the device for the car.
Where is he now?
He's here.
Tovar, come up. Around.
He called me yesterday. The issue is he doesn't have the car. It's also over a year old. And there's also no alcohol.
I get it, but he still has bond violation. You still have a condition. You're driving a car, you picked up the DUI, you got to put a interlock on it. You can't just say, oh, I don't have a car, I'm not going to do it. La-ti-da. Don't work like that. Do you understand? Okay, Etch, goes with you.
We need a solution with the broken operate.
He's got to put it on. I have now more and more people that say, oh, I don't have a car yet. And then they're busted driving, it's,
What,
no, you have bond conditions. If there's an issue, you come to court. This is a place where we have proof. We don't work on the gospel here. Do you understand? You have now, Mr. Tovar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and number 13. You know darn well how these things go. You can't just leave it up to chance and, throw it up and hope it turns into a rainbow. No, sir. Etch, he goes with you.
one more point? I think he had until the day he gets
Until what day?
by 5, maybe. Was he told by zero?
I don't know. I mean, I'm going on what you're telling me that he was a bond violation because he didn't get it in time. Let me see the bond violation.
But the bond violation came up, but there seems to be a discrepancy between those two things. And the other question was, can they get?
So we don't give 5 weeks to get an interlock. He received conditions of bond on 4/15. We are now 5/5. There's no way he would have had that long. He's been out for 10 days.
He said he was.
He made a surety bond on 4/25. So it's up to him. Had we not filed, where would he be? He would still be out just,
So sure we address it, sure that he knows.
Yeah, if he bonds out, he has to get an interlock. There's a car, whatever car is at home, he has to have an interlock on it.
Could I reapproach in about an hour and see if he went about some 8 hours?
I'm not, no. He's on felony deferred for an extremely serious case, Yeah,
What I have in the notes is that he did tell his future officer that he did have a car, but that it was impounded and then he couldn't afford to give it out. But his due date was, May 2nd.
okay, bring me proof. But I'm not going to work on just I need proof of something and then we'll go from there.
Such a non-driving affidavit.
No, I need proof that it's actually impounded, so that I know it's in a place that he's not going to get it out. I don't want to take someone's word for it, but if you bring me proof that it's impounded, then it'll go further. Okay?
Just want to make sure I know what.
Yeah.
Restriction.
I mean, you got many hours, so you got quite a bit of time. So, good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready when you are, Victor.
Bottom of 11, Hurd, come on up.
All right, Mr. Hurd, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
On April 28th, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, around 3 a.m., officers were dispatched to a traffic hazard vehicle driving erratically on San Houston Tollway. Officers observed the vehicle matching the description with the right blinker on without changing lanes. A traffic stop was conducted, and upon contact with the defendant, officer observed bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and a strong odor of alcoholic beverage. Defendant advised he had a few beers. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted, 6 out of 6 HGN, 8 out of 8 walking turn, and the defendant was unable to follow one leg stand instructions. The IC was read and defendant consented to providing a sample, but was unable to complete the test. Defendant then consented to a blood draw and blood was drawn.
Any prior DWIs?
No prior DWIs, Your Honor.
License?
Eligible.
Okay. Mr. Hurd, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. As a condition of your bond, I'm ordering you not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you consume alcohol or illegal drugs, then I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. Also, as a condition of your bond, you're not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance. You must maintain car insurance. If you don't have it, then likewise, no driving. Do you understand? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Are you working at this time? How do you support yourself?
Work. I'm sorry.
Sure. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm ready here.
Okay. I need to know how much money you make a month. I need to know all sources of income. If you're married, girlfriend, boyfriend, their household income as well. And then I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. You need to be at the federal poverty guideline, making, $16,000 a year to qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. We just don't give them like it's candy on Halloween. Do you understand? So
Yes.
if you want to, I don't know what your situation is. You're welcome to apply. If you know, then you don't have to. We'll just have you sign a reset. We'll give you time. It's up to you.
Why? It's just that.
So no. I need it on paper. I need to know exactly how much money you make, any other sources of income, any other people that live with you as part of the household, any kind of income they make, and then I'll take a look to see whether you qualify. Deputy Attorney, we'll give you an application. I'm going to have you sign a reset, and then we'll have you take a seat in the jury box, sir.
Okay, right.
Talk to me.
This is on Joseph Curran, C, with a C.
Okay.
Parents would give us reflect on some discovery issues.
Oof, that's all. What the heck?
There's apparently an 911 missing that we've requested. We haven't heard back. Understand?
Whatever's not in now,
All right.
that's it.
Making a,
And there's an Officer Ventress and Officer Perez that Sean did request by one county.
They still don't have that either?
He requested after last time and they didn't produce it.
No. Ain't gonna happen.
there are body cams from other officers who got those too.
Shh. Are those the main officers?
I looked at one of those,
Yeah.
but, okay, so as of, say, are you gonna be able to make a back entry or something? Nobody won't get.
I mean, I can, sure.
Okay, and then Victoria asked me to do a project, it's kind of crusty.
Say it again.
It's going to be a little bit crusty.
No, it's old. What do you want to do with it? You want to set it for trial?
You set it for trial.
Do it.
Could, you want to put on the top?
Do the same one? Sure, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on. So no body worn of officer,
Ventures.
Okay.
V, and then two S's at the end, B-E-N,
Okay.
R-E-S-S, and then Perez.
Perez. And 911
And the state did have a
discovery violation.
BRA for the 911, but there's no on. You know, right?
That's what it looked like.
Okay. So no 911.
Yeah, they just released this kind of thing.
Yep.
If they don't care, you know what I mean?
I understand.
Right. Okay. Have fun, Tyler.
Thank
Hey, Herman, ready? How are you?
I'm approaching on Mr. Rodriguez, sir.
Okay.
It's a mature case. I outlined what the issues are. Farwell's going to take a look at it.
Sure. Farwa, do you want just a couple days? Okay, I'll waive it, but just be ready at the next setting, 2-3 days.
Either he'll go into, maybe they'll dismiss it or he'll make a decision.
If he wants to do PTI, he's got to have everything done. I mean, you're near 200 days. I mean, get it ready. Is it,
I think it's an automatic.
What's the last name?
Rodriguez. Richard.
It would be.
Yeah.
okay, so I guess,
I'll have them here.
Right,
That way we can
and then
do a
we'll-
walkthrough.
perfect.
Cool. Thank
All
you.
right, that sounds great. Hey, Washington is on the docket today?
Yes, Judge. So, but he was waiting today. It was BBR was just filed. Council said he's
Friday.
coming tomorrow.
No, let's put on,
He's currently at our office, that's what I was approaching about, the officer requesting if you want him to do the drug test.
sure, but we're going to put him on for Friday.
Friday.
Mhm.
I'll let him do it.
Yep. Okay, thanks. Hey, what's up,
Can
friend?
I approach?
Yeah.
I have one that Victoria reminded me about that's not docket, and I have one that's on docket.
Okay, who's on docket?
On docket is Joshua Trevino.
Okay,
So this one, I had asked the state to review, because I know John is on paternity leave, I don't know who's taking back.
John. Oh, hi. Yeah, but we're not, no. We don't, not everything just holds until,
No, I understand. There were some things that I wanted them to look at because there is a moment before they go into the DWI investigation.
so just,
Okay.
can you take a look?
Yes, Judge.
Trevino, same thing. We'll give you a couple days
And I
because it's
think we have
old.
an answer on PTI as well.
Oh, have you applied?
Yeah,
Yes, we
we
do have an
applied.
application. I can send it to, another one, the deputy chief.
Okay.
John also gets back on Thursday.
Okay, well, that's perfect. I'll come back and.
Yeah, but he's not going to look before Thursday.
That's okay. I'll email him and I'll come talk to him on docket. It's
Okay.
something real simple that once he looks at it, we'll have a
Okay.
decision.
And what about your off document?
The off docket is. You want the cause number?
Sure.
258-6122. This one, he has court, get on his last name. He's got court on the 6th. He has an interlock installation appointment on the 7th. So we're just trying to see if we can get, I don't know, a week after that, so we can get everything submitted.
Say it again?
So he has court on the 6th, interlock install appointment on the 7th. So we're trying to get maybe a week so we can get everything submitted.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, thanks. Hi, are you ready?
Yes, Judge.
Come on up.
I'm approaching on behalf of for Donovan Calvert. He's in custody.
Okay, give me one, let me, is it Talbert?
Calvert.
Oh, Talbert. Okay, let's see. I start with a T. There we go. Okay. Grab.
I was told that there's a BDR in his original misdemeanor, but I'm not seeing, neither of us are seeing the filing for it, so.
The BVR must be the fact that he picked up the new cases. It's got to be it, you know? So I'm just, I'm going to yank the PR bond. I'll leave it as is. I mean, he's not made bond on the other cases regardless. So, on Calvert, do you mind just the UCW revoking the PR bond, just new law violation? And then, okay. It's a really far reset. Can we do maybe 30 days and then we'll come back to see if there's a different, something's happened. If not, at that point, just you know, a lot of times, some cases, something will happen on the case and then ours is 2 months out and people forget about it and they get stranded, so,
Yeah, we could do it 30 days.
yeah,
That's fine.
okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks. Hi, Council, come on
Good
up.
morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good morning, what's up?
I'm here, Mr. Isaac Lopez.
Lopez. We'll give you a normal reset. I mean, you're at 140, so you're getting up there.
He's already completed his 2 rounds. We're just waiting on approval, and I'm gonna contact the chief for approval for,
Great, just whatever you need.
Yes.
Just, it's not old enough for me to intervene anyway, so, yeah, whatever you need,
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
I mean, just,
please.
I'm trying to get ahead because I know you're gonna be to trial tomorrow.
I'm not gonna be in trouble.
Oh, can I give you a cause number? Does that-
Sure,
wait,
of
see
course.
right here.
Get the contract.
Give it to me,
259
okay?
5485.
Okay,
Still waiting on SFST videos. I've outlined to show what is the PC issues.
no, but, whoa, we're at 140 days and you don't have stuff?
So Judge, we have
Yeah, he has.
about 8 videos in there.
Okay,
As far
what are you
as-
missing?
SFST video.
All right.
That's big.
Right, so that was just brought to my attention right now. I'm gonna evaluate the case and make sure those are either there or not.
So
I haven't-
let's do this. Why don't we set it a week or two to give you time to
Yeah,
find
that's
it?
why I'm approaching.
Yeah, so Victoria, this is Herman's case for tomorrow?
May 13th as well, look at the other one.
Sure, yeah, I'm good with that.
That's fine, I'll look it up.
Are you ready? It's not on docket. Let me give you a cause number.
Laura?
It's on tomorrow's, yeah.
What's the last name?
Chagola.
Say it again.
Okay,
So they're waiting on it, SFST or SFST's videos. So 2 weeks for him to find it.
And the new
It's 140
generation
days, so we're not at that point yet, but we're getting there.
FST.
Yeah. we say
Nevertheless.
FST. I said that this new generation, like saying SFSTs, we just said FSTs.
We make
Right.
it difficult.
Yeah.
Because they want it standardized.
Yeah.
If you don't have it by the next time,
Yes, Judge.
I'm setting it for a 10-day,
Yes, Judge.
just so you know, okay?
Just gotta watch all those videos, make sure.
Yeah.
Anybody about that, thanks.
good
Sanam,
morning.
are you ready?
How are you today?
What's up?
Robinson, Judge.
Robinson,
Robinson.
have you had any contact with Mr. Robinson? Oh, okay.
After you revoked him, he contacted me like 4 or 5 days later. I talked to him and said, hey, there's a warrant. He couldn't understand that. I was like, yes, you need to come in. And then I wanted to subpoena the surveillance of the hotel, but the case was not active. I couldn't subpoena that. I couldn't investigate it on it. So then he came into custody for some reason, but
Well, they picked him up, I'm sure.
yes.
Yeah.
So I talked to him yesterday. You were not here yesterday. Judge Andrews did not want to touch the case. And he believes that he was supposed to be released. He has these papers saying that he's released. Next court is May 8th. I tried my best. I have enough dosage of Mr. Robinson. However, I don't think that you would let me off the case.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to give him another PR bond. We've done that. We've gone round and round. He just fails to appear. He does whatever he wants to do without regard to bond conditions or orders, reset orders, just so there he stays. I'm not getting him another PR bond. If you don't mind, stay on it.
I don't mind, Judge, but he does not understand. He's competent. I'm pretty sure that he's competent because he understands what I'm talking about, but he doesn't want selectively doesn't want to understand what goes on with the bond. And he left the court because I was not there when he left the court, he came back, it was 3 o'clock.
Hey,
Robinson? Yes.
do you feel comfortable bringing him out? Okay, just be careful because he's,
And if you want, please know.
good morning, Mr. Robinson. So your lawyer is not telling me that you don't understand why you're in custody. Or I don't know. Do you know why you're in custody at this point? I'm sorry?
Do you believe that you got bond and can be released?
Yeah, I believe it.
Right? I'm not giving you another PR bond.
That's what this says here. It says
That does not say that. No.
on this paper, that's what this weekend, there was some sign in Georgia for the weekend, it says that here in the first line, the judge has approved your release from jail and placed you under the supervision of Harris County pretrial. So that's why I'm getting released this weekend, but that was Saturday. And that's-
Well, no, that says that if you are released, you will be under the supervision of pretrial services. That is correct. You're obviously don't have a PR bond now because you're still in custody. So if you would have been given a PR bond, you would be out already by now.
That's why I was just not understanding why that this order as it is. It's been signed and said that it's here, this is the third that I signed, that was the second that this was ordered. And then I came to court yesterday, so that it should have been already activated is what I didn't understand. So
I'm not giving you another PR bond. You have to understand that we have given you multiple PR bonds. I even reinstated your bond once. I even appointed you a lawyer to reach out to you. You, number one, you refused to fill out the affidavit of indigency. Then you came back, then you took it, and then you left. You're not left once, you're not left twice, but you left thrice. You have
received the affidavit to fill out for the attorney. I talked to an attorney. I have retainment fees in the system that I paid in Harris County from in the past and put that money into attorney. So I have retainment fees still in the system of money paid. So some of that the attorney contacted me is because of the money that I paid into the retainment fee. So I came the first day in court. You dismissed me to the court and you within the first 5 minutes of speaking to you, you said something of contempt. And then you dismissed me to the hallway. No one ever came. That was day one. So I came the second day and you sent something of $40,000. So the first day was $100 bill, Your Honor. The next day that I showed up to court, then now it's $100 bills. And then the next day I get information now it's $7,500 bills from a single $100 bill, Your Honor. I mean, this here says that I would just be conditioned to free trial and that I would come to court on my own behest. I would see why I would be stuck in the custody of this such a small matter, you know, that's why.
You're not supposed to come to court when you want to come to court.
No, I've come every time. I've been, this was the last 30 days, I've been in court 4 or 5, even 5.
Right, yes, you do come, but then you leave.
No, I've been every single time, Aaron.
You're right. You are correct.
So
You
that's what
do,
to be
but then
kindness
you
to it.
end up leaving. We send people to go get you. You're not here. You're not downstairs. You're gone. This has been multiple times. I gave the opportunity once. I reinstated your bond last time, and then you still took off.
So why would I go from, look.
So why
would I go from 100 to $400 bills is what, that was within 24 hours. It went from one day I was here, you asked me to go to retain to the hallway, and I did. And the
Your
next
bond-
$400.
Well, let me explain to you. Your bond was at $100 when you first got the case. The bond was set at $100. We asked you to come to court, or I'm sorry, the magistrate ordered you to come to court. You came to court. I asked you if you wanted an appointed lawyer. We sat there, we argued for a while, and then at some point you said, okay, so we gave you an application. You went outside, or I'm sorry, at that point, he refused to accept the application, right? And then at some point you did take it, but you left. Hold on.
Yes, Mr.
I ended up revoking the bond at that point. Normally, when someone takes off, I set it either at 2,501 or 5,001, depending on how many times we've seen you. You came back the next day. I reinstated your bond. I took the warrant away. We asked you to stay, and then you left again. And at that point, you were supposed to go into custody, but you went to customer service and they told you to come up here, and then there was a big snafu. So you ended up leaving. And at that point, I appointed Sanam to get in contact
I
with
was in
you.
custody. I went here and I was in jail the whole weekend. And then the weekend I was released. From that day, that Friday, I didn't get out of jail till Monday. So I was in jail that whole weekend. So now I'm in jail. I'm just asking, can we some kind of way, I've been booked, I've served time, I've been to court 4 or 5 or 6 times. Is there a way that we can go from this stipulation that I did with the pretrial and I will show?
I'm going to let Sanam talk to you about what the options are now. I'm not going to continue to give you PR bonds.
I'm saying this is
So-
not, it's something I haven't, it's been through this here, opportunity of pretrial. I've been released 2 or 3 times and showed up 4 or 5 or 6 times for a hearing within the last 30 days. I haven't missed a single time, Your Honor.
Okay.
Not any time.
I disagree with that, and I don't
So
think
this
that's
one
that's
says
true,
here,
but
maybe look, you should read what this says instead of, you should read this paper.
I've read those papers many
So then
times.
more than what that is more your attitude that you are this and that's because of your own goodwill. Because like, you dismissed me from the court day one, and then the second day you dismissed me again. And then that weekend, I was booked for the whole weekend. Then I was released, and then you said two separate court days. This is the 14th and the 15th of April. And so then the bail went from $100 to $1,400 bills to now $7,500 bills, and I didn't miss any time. So then I couldn't find out the information. I talked to the attorney through my retainment fees. And so then I turned myself in. I was released by another magistrate through this is called the pre-trial. We're talking about a simple misdemeanor. And then here over the weekend, you some kind of way stalled that magistrate said that I can be a PR. So it's really you that's trying to keep me behind bars over a simple misdemeanor. Maybe you haven't read the incident. A security guard ran into me.
Stop. I don't want you to talk about the case.
If I didn't you off, I can't speak for myself.
I don't want you to talk about the case. Yes, you have the right to remain silent.
So maybe
Anything you
not read
say
the affidavit. I have obtained fees from attorneys and I pay money, not just a.
Hold on. Look, I don't want you to hurt your case.
It's
So
not me.
please do
You are
not
hurting
say
my case.
anything.
You keep getting me, you keep booking me into jail. It's you. Because I have a PR, it says right here, a magistrate has approved your release from jail. That was this weekend. You have denied that. Then that weekend, you sent in the court, you never sent no one to get me. And then you raised the bond from $100 bill to $4,500, right? $4,500 bills. To the next week to $7,500 bill over a simple misdemeanor. And now you denied this order from a magistrate that signed off this week.
Mr. Robinson, we don't send people to go get you. You're right, it is
You keep
me.
doing that. You keep
This
denying.
is correct.
So maybe you don't know what the affidavit issue is. A security guard ran into me. I
Just
just saw no
take him
one.
back.
Yeah, it's you. You on bullshit. You know it. You know it's you, Your Honor. You don't know what the fuck is going on, and you keep looking at me. That's you. I mean, you know that's the consequence. You're gonna burn in hell for that bullshit. You know it. You're a bitch. You're a pussy. You ain't gonna get triggered.
I'm not gonna give him here. So I don't know if you want to do a comp or,
I won't think about it, but
it's up to you. I don't know.
90% chance it comes out.
Is discovery complete on the case?
The 911 was in process from last month, along with the MDT and defense counsel asked me to try to subpoena the surveillance.
Okay.
I
My,
already did subpoena, but I don't know.
Yeah, whatever you want to do, if you want to set it a couple days or whatnot. And do you have any, so you have no surveillance at this point?
not the hotel surveillance, which.
Is that where the alleged assault occurred?
Yes, sir.
Is it on video?
That's what was brought to my attention. I don't know. I don't have
It
that.
happened in the lobby, so I assume that all lobbies. just
So
have-
try to get it as soon as possible so we can show him so he can
We'll get it,
see it.
yeah.
And then if you want to, I guess perhaps after that or now put an offer. I don't know. It's up to you guys, but and sit on whatever you want to go in a day, 2 days, a week. It's up to you.
I'll do my best. Thank you.
Hey, so, okay.
Agreement on that now would be.
Alanis.
It was a 30-day PTI. It had
8 hours.
anger management, effective decision making, and 4 hours of community service.
Great. I'll give you 2 weeks, Ms. Hudson. The case is already 200 days old, okay? So if he doesn't have it done in 2 weeks, then let him know it's going to get rolled, okay?
Mr. Carter,
Okay?
that one is over your cat.
I just need to see that.
You say what?
Carter, discovery is complete and CT that will be.
Okay, great. It's 184. I'll give you a week. Let him know he's got to be here.
Next one is Brenda.
What's it?
Raina.
Raina, got it. Okay,
That one's still waiting on the PTI decision.
It's a deputy chief level, but I did give her Karina's information.
so let's set it for Monday because you're at 170 days.
And are we able to make this a for that one?
Yeah,
Doesn't that consider?
yeah, right, unless, I guess if there's a decision, if there's no decision and they deny it, then he's got to be here to accept, put another offer on it. Okay?
And then Mr. Rodriguez,
Okay, right under.
he was, required to be here tonight, but he's actually in the hospital and had documentation.
What do you want to do with the case regardless?
I will need to talk to him about it, but we're probably gonna try for PTO.
Okay, so, hey, are they approved or not approved?
We haven't submitted anything yet.
No, are they really mitigation?
There, we can't do it without application, but it is at the level we just like that.
So all you need is an application. Okay, so 1 week also to be here.
Okay.
SF. Is that the last one?
Listen, thank you.
Hey, bottom of page 21, SFBF. Yeah, 1 week. Are you ready?
Yes, I did, Judge. May I have-
Hey, please.
Morning, sir. How are you?
What's up?
Darren Ford, FORD.
Okay,
It is a motion to adjudicate. He was on probation for assault family members and picked up a possession of marijuana charge. He was arrested on it. I don't know if he's guilty of it. He was arrested for it. And that's what primarily spurred his MHA. I spoke with
what's the
CLO.
last name?
I spoke with the CLO and I'll let her speak, but looks like probation is suggesting SOP. Mr. Ford has about 4.5 months left on the probation. And he said that he can get everything done.
How's he done?
This was reported, we got the probation officer known as struggling financially, so she has been using like a job search, blog that's just been similar, where he's been submitted to her.
How long, where's Mr. Ford, where's Mr. Have him come up, please, right now.
Judge, I will also say that his mom is here, his sister's here, and his girlfriend is here, so he's got a little support on that side.
Great, looks like everybody's supporting but him.
He's had some struggles.
When is the last time you've had a full-time job, Mr. Ford?
See, end of last year was working on policy.
What, the end of last year?
Because he wasn't a season straight.
Why are you getting picky? A job, when is the last time you've had a full-time job?
The end of last year was some policy.
It's been 6 months.
Right.
It's-
Right.
There is the old adage that beggars can't be choosers. Don't seek the job of a CEO when you're, there are plenty of other jobs. Amazon, Starbucks, keep going. It's unacceptable. I mean, yet somehow you still have money. You picked up a possession of marijuana case. You don't have money to pay for classes. You don't have money to pay the fees. You don't have money to do the community service. You don't have money to do this, but you got it for other things. No. Mr. Ford, actions speak louder than words. Anything you tell me will go in this ear and will go out that ear because I know where your priorities are. And let me be frank with you. You have 30 days to clean up. When is the last time that we've tested him?
January 12th, and it was positive for THC.
Let's send him for a test now.
Yes.
I'm sending you for a test now, then we'll roll him for, I guess, 2 days.
I think he's on docket on Friday.
It would really behoove you to get a full-time job. Like yesterday, Mr. Ford, it seems that everybody else is supporting you but you. Do you have children?
I have two, that's why I said I'm just trying my best to DoorDash, from DoorDash to McDonald's to.
If you do not have a license and you do not have car insurance in your name, I hope and pray that you're not driving. Because if you're driving without insurance, it's really not going to go well. Do you understand? So let's test him now and let's see what's going on. And then we'll roll him for the day that he's got docket.
Yeah, thanks. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
George, are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, I have Oscar Maldonado on the docket that's going.
Okay.
It's GI.
I got you.
Okay. Anything in particular that you need?
No, no,
Yeah, I mean, it's early.
okay. David, she just told me to check with me,
Oh,
but I talked to,
oh, it's a new case.
yes, sir.
It's an arraignment. Maldonado, come up. Mr. Maldonado, you're charged with failure to stop and give information. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. Does he have a license to drive?
He has one listed, Judge. I'm checking his eligibility right now. It's on the, yes.
You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license. You must also maintain liability insurance. These are your bond conditions. I'm only asking you to follow the law. If you do not have car insurance in your name, do not drive. If I find that you do, if you pick up a new case, I will revoke your bond and I will put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand? Do not drive without liability insurance. I don't care if you drove here. If you drive without insurance, it's just not going to go well for you. I'm not asking much. I just want you to follow the law. You have a lawyer. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You do not need to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Reyes and he'll tell you if and when you have to come back to court. If he tells me that you're playing games, that you're not responding to his phone calls or text messages, I will revoke your bond. You understand? Okay, we will have you sign a reset. I'm gonna have you take a seat while we get your bond conditions. Once you sign them, at that point, you will be free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes. Hey,
Morning, Your Honor.
what's up?
Good to see you, sir.
Yeah, you too. Mr. Godfrey, huh?
Yes, Your Honor.
What do you want to do with Mr. Godfrey?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. I spoke with the state. The state's trying to confirm whether or not this new charge will be included in a potential global offer. You know, when we first started down this road, they were trying, Mr. Booker is representing him in felonies and trying to get him to YMAC. I don't think that's an option. I think he's gotten off 15 years pending. They're trying to get it down 2 years.
They offered 15.
I believe it's 15. They're trying to get it down.
They really offered 15 years.
Check. It
And
is,
Mr. Godfrey.
yeah, 15.
So, it's not gonna be going anywhere. but,
Is it a minimum 25? You know, I wonder. Anyways, what's the next setting there now? What are they doing?
It's June 11th.
Yeah, but what are they, are they making any headway on it?
It's set for disposition.
I don't know if there's gonna be a disposition thing, I'm gonna say, because of the new charge, he picked up the fighting charge, so.
Yeah, but that's not going to hold up the ag run.
I get it, but the state's emailed, the felony prosecutors to verify that it's gonna be included in the global offer, which I'm hoping. And again, I believe they're trying to get it down to, last time I talked to Mr. Booker, the time, where they were hoping to get it down, so that's where they're kind of stuck at.
Okay. I guess we'll set you for the 12th. At some point, we got to set it though, you
Yes, sir,
know?
Your Honor. My hands are kind of tied on this one, but I agree.
Okay, we'll do the 12th. Let's make sure it's not a weekend. Hold on. Yeah, it's a Friday. Okay.
It's a Friday?
Do you want to do the Monday after?
It's fine. Friday, Monday,
Don't worry about
Day
it.
before would be better than 11th, but,
Well, no, but that makes no sense.
right, yeah. It's
Right.
It's fine.
Do Friday or do the Monday after? Your choice. I don't care.
I'd rather do it.
Do it. Yeah. Okay. Because ultimately, if he takes 9, you guys are going to dismiss all these cases?
If it's a global, that would be it, yeah.
Right. So, I mean, he's probably gonna, it's too early anyways on an ag rob, so, okay.
The other, Your Honor, is, Mr. Alex Martinez. Bail review,
Oh, he's in jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
Escape.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
You should see what action on it.
I guess I'm okay with whatever you want to do.
But I'm waiting to help this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they didn't give, we've had trouble getting him on the theft case. And now he picked up those 3. Wow. Okay, I'm happy with whatever you need
Yes, sir.
the day after or whatnot.
Thank you. Your Honor.
Okay, for sure.
Donald,
Okay,
thank you and have a good day.
you too. Counsel, are you ready? Hi.
I know I have a plea for
Okay.
weeks.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Ruiz. Sir, you're charged with criminal trespass. It is elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the deadly weapon enhancement. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You have worked out an agreement where they've offered you 21 days in jail with credit for the 7 days that you have done. You are giving up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You also give up your right to appeal. This is final today. You can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to this agreement. Good luck to you, sir. Thanks.
And this is like, thank you. APW, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
ATW, man, all the way.
Judge, were there state's bond conditions for long?
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Can you file no driving without a license or insurance?
Yes, please.
Mr. Molly. Good morning, bud.
I was just retained on this case. It's set for tomorrow. I wanted to see if you would do PC on it.
Is the defendant here?
She's not here. So I wanted to tell you, she's in high school. She's an honor student. Is there any way to avoid her having into school tomorrow?
No. She's got to be here.
Okay. We just
It's
tomorrow.
fair is fair. We do it to every single person,
Yeah.
you know? Yeah, I can't just, no favoritism, you know?
Okay. Thank you.
Hi.
So for Mr. Lawson, you wanted to get the daughter's name, you have been saying yes.
Did you reach out to,
I attempted, but didn't get a call back. But I left a message and shoot her next. Make sure you call me.
is it a minor or no?
I'm not sure. It's not a deal with the in the office.
Okay, I guess, do you know how many children the person has? Is it the only daughter? Are there multiple daughters where if you put, you know, daughter, then there are multiple ones, they're not gonna who? Okay. Mr. Robinson, are you sure you want to do this? Are you guilty of the assault? Are you guilty of the assault though? Okay. You,
Holocaust on last 30 days, I want to apologize for the last outburst, but we've been going through it, me and you talk about the last 30 days, I want to thank you for your being official though. Thank you, Hannah.
we only ask you to come back. That's all we ask you to do. We sent multiple people going out there looking for you. Nobody could find you. So I'm just telling you what we found. So you're charged with assault, bodily injury. You're facing up to a year in jail. The agreement that you have worked out is 33 days in jail with credit for the 11 days that you've done. Mr. Robinson, you need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It will be there forever. You can never take it off. From now on, you're facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. You understand? Do you still want to do this? How do you plead to the offense of assault? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty, sentence you to this agreement, follow it, and good luck to you, sir. Okay,
Thank you.
take care of me. Thanks, Senator.
Hi, Carlos. How you doing, Judge?
What's up?
We have a gentleman that was on docket yesterday. He's completed his mitigation package.
Wonderful. You got it?
What was the name? I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
Oh, I got it right here. Lisa.
That's right, Lace, that's right. So let's give them a week.
Your coordinator talked about a week yesterday, but I am on vacation the next 2 weeks. So she said if I wanted to have to come approach you to see if we could get a three week reset, because that's when I'll be back.
Okay, but if there's if there's an approval between now and then, give them the contract so that they can have everything done on the way back. Okay,
Yeah, we're going to the mountains of Virginia. My son went to an online school out of Liberty University. And it's got a great education, but now we gotta go there for the graduation.
great, congrats.
Thank you.
Okay, man.
Take care.
Hey, you ready?
Hey, Judge.
Hi, hi, listen, what's up?
How are you?
Oh, you know, Monday-ish.
Yeah. It feels like that.
Just last name of your client,
Watson.
Watson. Oh, okay.
Yes, so I was talking to Farwa, and she requested that we get a very short reset because she's trying to confirm with felony that they don't have any instructions for her on these cases. That's
Judge,
what I believe, but you
Yeah.
can correct me.
I believe ours was part of an offer, a global offer.
Yeah, but I'm not going to sit there and wait for their case is now a year and a half. I mean, and they're still not doing, what's it set now for?
Yeah.
And this step case is from February of 2025. We're now in May. At some point, we got to put this baby to bed. We can't just keep resetting. And just because they pick up criminal cases, you can't just keep resetting it and
Their next setting is the pretrial motion setting
when?
on,
I'm
I
sorry.
think I'm looking at,
Yeah, court today?
yes, that's what it looks like, but I'm seeing,
June
You
2nd.
told me June 2nd.
I'm seeing June 15th.
The reset says June 2nd. Dispo on June 2nd. So this is your last setting. This is your,
We were willing to.
it's okay. I'm giving you another month, really.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But at this next setting is clear trial.
Yes, sir.
Okay? So he's got to be here. Is he?
He is here. He's just, I gave him my phone charger. He went to get charged outside.
So let Mr. Watson know that he'll be here at the next setting in
Yes,
this
sir.
clear trial at that setting.
Yes,
I can't just sit here and wait. We're now, it's,
That's what we want as well, Judge, so.
okay,
Yeah.
Done.
See you then.
okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Is we're there in the document?
Yeah, she'll be right out.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, Maria.
Hi, Judge.
Hey, good morning.
Desde la próxima querella.
Okay. You got some time? You're 156 days old.
No repeat.
We have attempted, but our investigators are working on
Okay,
getting.
so
We sent it to him, but he hasn't found a number yet. He hasn't made contact yet.
has he even tried?
I believe he has. Yes, he's made an attempt.
Okay, I'm giving you 10 days.
10 days trooper.
Yep, 10-day discovery hearing, whatever's not in within the next 10 days.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Maria. Between now and then, also please put an offer, and then your guy must be here too. Okay. Okay. Hi, Miss Henley.
Good morning, Jeff.
How are you?
I'm better.
Great.
I was so sick last week.
Yeah, my daughter too. It was kind of crazy.
And I better before, and I sent the map and email telling me I was upstairs and having classes. And I fell down the stairs 2 weeks ago, so I was afraid to go downstairs. And so when I did, I couldn't tell exactly who I was sending it to.
Dude, careful.
I know, I'm 64. You don't realize that's happening, you know?
And I'm getting old sucks. Sucks.
I have arthritis so bad.
I don't even, yeah, I'm,
I have Mr. Thompson, he's in jail.
okay.
He's on the trach judge. He picked up a new felony and used it. He said yesterday, but then.
Picked up a robbery. Didn't he pick up a robbery?
No, sir, it's in. Rick.
Oh, okay. Someone else did. Okay. What should we do? I'm at your mercy. I'm whatever you want to do. I'm fine.
Well, Judge, I guess I need to see what's going to happen on that felony.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, they gave him another PR bond in our cases? For real?
Did they? I didn't know if that's, so he already has an assault and a,
How's that possible? What? They didn't even review it. What the?
well, they probably didn't revoke it.
Hey, Victoria, you see that on Thompson in jail? Take a look.
A BVR was filed?
No,
Yeah.
he's in jail.
Well, no, that he's in jail on the felony. The BVR was filed and you responded about it. It was about him picking up the felony. And then he responded last week, I think on Friday.
But I'm surprised that, what I'm surprised is that when he went in front of a magistrate to talk about the PCS, they didn't address our cases at all.
But that's because his bonds were still intact. They didn't revoke his bonds.
Okay, right. I guess so. No, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna yank the PR bond. I can't. If he picked up a felony offense, right? Just new law violation. Just leave it as is. I'll leave it as is. I'm not gonna touch it, but
But
no
just
more.
not at the PR.
Right.
That
Yeah.
makes sense to me.
And then whatever you want, I'm happy to do. If you want to do after the felony,
It's tomorrow.
I'm at your mercy, whatever you
I'm
want.
at his mercy. Right now, I'm not getting 11:09.
What is the PCS upstairs?
It is,
I mean, how, Mr. Thompson's all,
their traffic stop, crack pipe in plain view on the driver's floorboard.
If you look at his photos, Judge, he's had since at least 20.
I know, I remember, this is the gentleman who,
Whiteboard. Right?
right, communicating with the whiteboard, because it can talk. Yeah, okay, I'm, whatever you need to set, like, you want to set it a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week? Yeah.
Is he still like, no, he's still bonded on the felony?
No, he's got a bond, 2,500.
So I was, this sounds terrible. I was worried he was going to make it before we got here.
No,
Because it was supposed to happen yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know if he has anyone that's prepared to make it.
He has an $800 bicycle.
An $800 bicycle,
Yes.
dang.
I know because I watched all the body cams. I watched them that weekend because I got him Friday after and I figured.
And here I am on a Costco bike with a jalopy that the seat barely works. I'm surprised the seat doesn't come off and I'll end up sitting on it anyways. Yeah.
And you rode it uphill and snow just cold every day.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go to the list?
Yes. All right, Judge, page 10. Failed to appear yesterday, so we vote for today.
Okay. The 2501,
Top of 12 is Stephen Raymond, failed to appear as the bonds posted.
same thing. Oh, 5,002. Okay, who's next?
Oh, page 30, Zapata, we sent a bench warrant and they still haven't brought it back. You want me to give them more time?
Yeah, yeah,
That's it, Judge.
that's it. Okay. All right, I think that's it.